All right. Hello. Everyone, please have a seat. Come on in. We're going to close the event down. So before we do that, I want to say a few words. So ladies and gentlemen, it was once said that we shape our buildings and thereafter they shape us. Does anybody want to take a guess at who said that? I wish I was that smart. No, it was Winston Churchill. But after today's conversations, I think it's fair to say we create our data and thereafter our data shapes us. That's the best I have. See you later. No, I'm joking. So today's summit was very, 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 I think, fulfilling for a lot of folks. We went from high level topics like with Infrastructure Ontario and their digital twin initiative, also from the Mark Farmer and the CAS consultancy giving us insights into what happened in the UK and other markets coming down. And then as we moved into the afternoon, we had a great mix. We had some really focused topics on BIM and what's happening with the whole open BIM movement. We had a lot of startups come in, whether it's safety startups, robotic startups, software as a service. And then we also had a little bit of a mix of panels and case studies. So for those of you who didn't get to check it out, but we had project case studies and tech case studies. All of that kind of came together, I think was a really good way of putting together where we are today. So the city of Toronto, one of the gems in Canada and North America, where you see all this activity of construction happening. You see architecture, engineering, construction, obviously the owner side and software all coming together and colliding. But on top of that, it really lived up to what Canada kind of stands for, being an international hub. So we had a lot of folks from the US that came up and shared their knowledge with us as well. We had folks from Berlin and the UK come in as well. And all of that just to come and essentially share things that a lot of us may know a little bit about or have thought about, things like, yeah, you know what, schedule compression is an issue. The labor shortage is a problem. Projects are becoming more complex. But one thing that was pretty clear, I think, for everyone was, you know what, we have the technology in the industry. And there's going to be more people coming and bringing that technology in. So there's no shortage of technology. But really where there is a shortage is of people being able to connect and change the way that we procure work, the way that we go about designing, engineering, constructing, operating our assets. That's why this event, in my opinion, was such a success, because we got all those different variety of folks together to cross-contaminate those ideas and get that out there. And so overall, I think one of the biggest benefits is we can walk away today, whether you're an architect, you're a sales professional, you work for a general contractor, you've been VDC, you're an academic, with some tangible takeaways. And hopefully you've made some friends. So before we leave, make sure you go out, reach out to someone you don't know, grab their contact info, and set up a date to meet up, grab coffee, and exchange ideas, because that's kind of the whole point of all of this. The other thing is, after the event closing is done, get out there and take a look at some of those vendors as well. Make sure you got some of those contact information as well, because you will not learn unless you do something after the event is done as well. We don't want this to be a one and done. We want this to shape the way that you actually professionally operate. So that's all I got. I'm going to bring up Nzinga White to finish up the closing. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Hammad. Those are really, really great insights about how this day went. I'm really happy that everyone was here and that hopefully you'll take something away, as Hammad said. So at Building Transformations, we want to advance the industry to create a better built environment. So we hope that this summit helped to do that. And we want each member of our community to succeed. So we want to share ideas, we want to collaborate. So this is what Building Transformations is all about. So if you're not already a member, please sign up. You can do so on our website. And as a member, you can participate in our think tanks to keep these conversations going and attend our events. I mentioned some of our events earlier, so and I'll bring up the slides as well. So we're a community. We want to share ideas. We want to keep this conversation going. Yeah, so again, these are all of our initiatives that you can take part in. Don't let this be the last time that you start these conversations. So let's participate together. I want to take this time to do a lot of thank yous. Firstly, thank you so much to our mission partners, PCL, Bentley, our gold partners, corporate partners. We couldn't do this without you, so we're really grateful for your contributions to building transformations. Again, thank you so much to our exhibitors. There was a lot of them. We were really happy to see the engagement, and hopefully all of you got a chance to meet with them and to learn about their solutions, and hopefully you can implement some and get some really good returns on your conversations. And I'm hoping that the exhibitors that are, if you can hear me, I hope you were able to make some connections that really drive value for your businesses. So looking forward to hearing feedback on that. Finally, our event sponsors, so Bentley, we're really grateful to them. Boris and Associates, they'll be sponsoring our dinner tonight, which I'll share a couple in a few moments, as well as CMIC and Groundbreak. So we're really grateful for all of your support. So what's next? So our next event is our Innovation Spotlight Awards. For those of you who weren't here in the morning, we're really excited. It's our 10th anniversary, so we're going to elevate the experience. If you have a project that you are really proud of from this year that you want to submit, submissions are open, so definitely don't miss out on that. If you want to sponsor, you can email me, call, or find me later this evening. Evaluators as well, so there's a lot of opportunities to get involved in the awards. And then a couple of our upcoming events that you can check out on our website shortly. I also want to take this time to thank some individuals. So the organizing committee, Hammad, Luigi, Cry, Sam, Hanu, thanks so much for all of your hard work on this agenda. Can we give them a round of applause? And I'll give a shout out to Brandon as well as the chair, steering the ship. Thank you so much for your contributions as well. Can we give him a round of applause? And really the nuts and bolts is the Building Transformations team. Brandon alluded to the growing of our team and the work that we've been doing. So I just want to acknowledge our team. We couldn't have done it without them. And a lot of them started very shortly. I started 2 months ago. Shauna, I want to thank Shauna. She started about a year ago. Beth started a couple months ago. Sergey's our fearless mainstay, and he helps us a lot on the digital side. Justin, our certification manager, I hope you got a chance to talk with him. Very knowledgeable. So these are some of our team members that contributed to this event. So we couldn't have done it without them. They worked tirelessly over the past few months. So I'm really grateful to them. So could we give them a round of applause for all their work? Yeah, so those are answered my slides, but what's next for this evening? So if you bought a ticket for the dinner, it should be in the back of your badge. Please have it, because it is a sold-out event. And if you registered, you probably know, because you paid for it. So dinner will be at 6:30. It'll be downstairs. If you were here for the opening reception, it'll be in the same space, so at the C level, I believe. So it's going to be a great evening, sponsored by Boris and Associates. So make sure you get down there. You have a little bit of time. It starts at 6:30. Again, please have your ticket. Whether you're going to the dinner or not, we do invite you to our after party. It's going to be at Spin Toronto, which is a rec room ping pong event. You can show your skills or maybe your lack of skills at ping pong. That's going to be at 9 p.m. and it's at 461 King Street. So we're at 370 King, so this is at 461. So it's not too far away from here. So hopefully I'll see you all at the dinner. And if not, I'll see you at Spin. But I definitely want to see you at our next Building Transformation event and hope to connect with you all soon. Thank you so much for all your participation today.